Hey everyone, how's it going? We're going to talk about some finger independence exercises today. I know these aren't the most exciting things to do in the guitar, but they really do help with getting your fingers, your hand independence going, and getting more dexterity in your fingers, and getting your muscles to start building that muscle memory. Because playing the guitar is all about muscle memory. Eventually your muscles are just going to know what they're doing. Right now you're thinking a lot about which fret are you pushing, what string you're pushing. Eventually all that's kind of just going to go in the background of your mind. But until that happens, it's going to take you a little longer to do things. So by doing these finger independence exercises, we're going to start building that muscle memory and get your fingers, again, just more familiar with the guitar. And these are going to go a long way to helping you with chords, and later down the road when we do some improvising and learning scales, having that finger independence already in place before you get there is just going to make that part a hell of a lot easier for you. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do. We'll start off very easy and then we'll go into the more and more difficult. So I'm going to show you 3 different exercises. I want you to start off with the first 2, and then the last one we're going to get into when you feel really comfortable and really want to start stretching out your hand a bit more. So if you want, go to guitarwithlauren.com. You can download the PDFs with these exercises on the tablature so that you can take a look at it. And we're going to go into a close-up right now so that I can show you exactly what I want you to do, because we're going to be focusing a bit more on this left hand. Alright, here we are in the close-up. So what we're going to do is for now, we're just going to use all down strums with our picking hand. And with our left hand, we're going to start off by using just the first 3 fingers. And depending on how dexterous you feel, you might want to start off at the 7th fret. If you notice, the frets down here are much wider than down here. So you're going to have less of a stretch on your fingers the further down the guitar you move this way. You're really going to start stretching out your fingers more as you move up to this end of the guitar. So as a beginner, I recommend starting around, the 5th fret or the 7th fret. So we'll start at the 7th fret right now, and we're just going to use our first 3 fingers. First finger is going to go on the 7th fret. Second finger is going to go on the 8th fret. And third finger is going to go on the 9th fret. So basically you're just putting each finger down on the next fret and picking down with your right hand. So we're going to go 7, 8, 9. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come down to the next string and go 7, 8, 9. Again, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, all the way down the guitar. When you get down here, we're going to come back up. So we're going to jump up 1 string. 7, 8, 9, up again. 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9. So that's just those first 3 fingers. So you're just going to go down all the way. And you'll notice that I'm trying to keep my fingers down. I'm not going like this and letting my fingers fly off the neck of the guitar. We want to try and keep our fingers close to the neck of the guitar. But for now, we're just going to keep our fingers down. So after you push this first fret, keep this finger down. Put the second finger down. Keep both fingers down. Put the third finger down. All the way down. All the way down the guitar. And then all the way back up. All the way back up. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our second finger. We're going to put our second finger on the 8th fret. And we're going to go 8. And then 9th fret, we're going to put our 3rd finger. And then the pinky's going to go on the 10th fret. So again, we're just going to use these 3 fingers. And we're going to go 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. All the way down to the bottom. Then we're going to come back up. Now take your time with this. If it takes you a little longer, that's fine. The key is going slow and smooth. If you're hearing a lot of kind of this going on, make sure that your fingers aren't on the metal fret, because you're going to get that. You're going to get that buzzing. Make sure your fingers aren't all the way to the back of the fret either. We want them just in front of the fret and go real slow. This is how slow you might have to start off, just to get the feel for it. So I don't want you to go like this. I don't want you going really quick, Then taking a break. We don't want to be taking those breaks. We want it to be nice and fluid. So this is a good exercise to work with your metronome, and you can set it to as many beats per minute so that it's very comfortable. You don't want to feel like you're frantically playing. You don't want to feel like your hands like getting cramped up here. So keeping it really slow, and every time the metronome clicks, play a note. And then do it again with your other 3 fingers. Now as this feels more and more comfortable, you might want to start moving down the guitar. This way you get a little bit more of a stretch on your fingers. So as you feel that this is getting easier and easier for you to do, we're going to move to the hardest one, which is we're going to use all 4 fingers at once. So this is really going to start stretching out your hand. So you might want to go back to the 7th fret, and you're just going to go 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we're going to put all 4 fingers down at a time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're going to be doing all 4 fingers. So to start down here might really be a big stretch for you. But the goal is eventually to be able to come down to this 1st fret and be able to do this fairly easily. So what we're going to do when we get to this 1, 2, 3, 4, when we get to using all 4 fingers, we're actually going to use a down, up alternate picking. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a close-up on my right hand so that you can see what I'm talking about. So here we are with my right hand, and you're going to see I'm holding my pick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, up, down, up. So instead of going down, 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 I'm going to go down, up, down, up. Down, up, 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 down, up. So this hand, instead of just going all down all the way, it's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up. So this is called alternate picking, and you'll get very familiar with this as we go later in the course doing scales and stuff. But it's good to start practicing now. It'll help you go a little faster too, as opposed to using all down picks. So again, it's going to be down, up, 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 down, up. And then again, if you come back up, down, 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 up. And there you go. That's alternate picking. So take your time with these hand independence exercises. Like I said, I know they're not the most exciting things to do, but they really do. If you do them consistently, you're going to see big improvements in your playing. Trust me on this. What was I going to say? I mean, you don't have to spend a half hour doing this. This is a great way to warm up your fingers, get the blood flowing. You might want to spend just 2 or 3 minutes to start off your practice just by doing some of these exercises. Getting the blood flowing to your hands. Get that started. These exercises will help with that a lot. You might want to start with them, like I said, 2-3 minutes. You know, practice some other techniques, practice some songs. Even when you get more advanced and we do more advanced kind of hand independence exercises, it's always great to start off with them, because they are a good warm-up for your hands, and they really, really do help with your playing. Like I said, chord playing, lead playing. The more time you spend with them, the better you're playing. You're going to see big improvements in your playing. But again, you don't want to, you don't want to be sitting there for 20 minutes, doing this. Because I understand. I know it's not the funnest thing in the world to do. So 3 to 5 minutes when you first start off your practice. Just sit there with that, set up your egg timer, get a little egg timer, set it for, 5 minutes, and just practice those hand independence exercises until, the timer goes off. Make sure you're going slow and smooth. I know everyone in the beginning, you're obsessed with going really, really fast, and you end up playing like that a lot. So really, we don't want that. We want to go nice and slow make sure that we're hearing all of those notes. And if you get this, stop, figure out what's going on, keep going. All right. Also, when you're doing these hand independence exercises, make sure to breathe. A lot of people forget to breathe, and they hold their breath, and they go. And then by the time they get down here, your muscles are burning, your hands really clenched because you're getting no oxygen to your muscles. So remember to breathe when you're doing these hand independence exercises. Practice keeping this hand and this hand very relaxed. If you start feeling like your hands are getting clenched, breathe, relax, slow down the metronome a little, go a little slower. Get your hand used to doing it nice and relaxed. And then, as it loosens up, you can start going faster and faster. So those are some of the hand independence exercises for you to work on until we get to the next set. So work with these just a little bit every day, and you're going to see big results. So I'll see you soon.